passion, not just to teach, but we see the end product. We see that we're going to have an IT workforce that's prepared, not just for Texas, but for the whole United States. It makes it exciting to come to work every morning.
When I started in high school, my computer teacher, Mr. Smith, got me into the computers. Basically, in the class, if we could network the computers together and make them talk to each other, we could play games all day.
I chose TSTC over other colleges simply because it's more personable.
Here you have one instructor and maybe maximum 30 people.
Everyone is approachable, even the professors especially. It's always a lively atmosphere.
We teach computer networking and systems administration. It's touching every aspect now of modern society and life. Medicine to agriculture to space travel to the military to commerce. It literally is changing the way we live.
Our program here focuses on teaching the students the basics, building and adding to their skills, and eventually getting them to the point to where they have the confidence to be able to actually perform the tasks that they're expected to in the workplace.
Every one of us have multiple years of industry experience before we ever started teaching here.
This is very valuable because the faculty can relate real-world experience and real-world scenarios to our students.
So we've got a lot of experience, but the other thing we have is we have close to 120 certifications between the 16 of us. That with a passion to teach.
Many of our students have their own networks. They run their own servers from home. They build wireless networks. And because our instructors do that, we can also bring that to the class and incorporate that into the instructional parts of it.
Every one of our machines is 3 years old or younger. We try to keep this on a 3-year industry replacement cycle so that the students are going to A, see something like they would see in industry, and B, they will continue to work with cutting edge stuff.
The new high-performance computing center that we're bringing online is a state-of-the-art facility that students will be able to come in and learn how to construct an environment that can be used for supercomputing applications in the real world.
In our program, we have 20 students per classroom per section. It allows each student to have his or her own PC. It allows each student to do the hands-on labs that we are known for.
In our Cisco labs, most students are working one-on-one with their router and or their switch, and sometimes both their router and their switches. We do not buy a computer system when we replace one. What we do is we buy parts, and we then rebuild entire lab, and so we end up building, out of our 19 labs, we will build about 6 of them every single year. So the students get some pretty fun experiences with that, and also some rather unique experiences at times too, some of which are, shall we say, unplanned.
My favorite class is the TCP/IP class. That's the actual putting the computers together and making them talk to each other.
We had to run cables from each set of them into a router and then connect it to. And then after that, we had to actually configure the routers to let them communicate with each other. To have that particular lab only 2 semesters into my degree is phenomenal.
We partner with Sun Microsystems. We're a part of what is called the Sun Academic Initiative. This gives both our instructors and our students access to a number of features from Sun that are essentially free to them.
We're Microsoft